बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। प्यारे बच्चों, जैसा कि आपको पता है, we are discussing negative interactions. There is one more type of relationship that has been classified by biologists and ecologists, that is amensalism. Amensalism is opposite to commensalism that we discussed in positive interactions. In amensalism, one partner is harmed or inhibited while the other remains unaffected. Or we can say amensalism is any relationship between organisms of different species. It is an interspecific interaction. Relationship between organisms of different species in which one organism is inhibited or destroyed while the other organism remains unaffected. एक को नुकसान पहुंचता है लेकिन दूसरे को कोई फायदा भी नहीं पहुंचता है, न उसका नुकसान होता है न उसका कोई फायदा होता है. There are basically two types of amensalism. One is competition, another is antibiosis. As we discussed in the previous lecture, competition is such an interaction in which a larger or more powerful organism excludes another organism from its source of shelter or food. In antibiosis, one organism secretes a chemical that kills the other organism, while the one that secreted the chemical is unharmed. Antibiosis वो प्रोसेस है जिसमें ऑर्गेनिज्म ऐसा केमिकल सिक्रीट करता है जिससे दूसरे ऑर्गेनिज्म को पर बहुत ज्यादा बुरा असर पड़ता है, that gets killed. The one that had secreted the animal that remains unaffected. For example, there is a fungus called penicillium, or commonly known as bread mold, that grows on any bread that has passed its shelf life. तो बहुत दिनों की रोटी होती है, आपने उस पर देखा होगा, उस पर एक फंगस चढ़ता है जो ब्रेड मोल्ड कहलाता है, जिसको पेनिसिलियम कहते हैं. It secretes a toxin called penicillin. ये penicillin secrete करता है. It is said penicillin destroys many bacteria, rather many forms of bacteria that would also like to grow on this bread. इस ब्रेड पर बहुत सारे बैक्टीरिया भी ग्रो होते, but once penicillium comes, जो ही पेनिसिलियम आ जाता है, वो पेनिसिलिन सिक्रीट करता है जिससे कोई बैक्टीरिया फिर ग्रो कर नहीं पाता है. It is this understanding of bacteria killing properties of the penicillin that led to its use as antibiotic medicine. कहा जाता है कि यही पेनिसिलिन की प्रॉपर्टी को देखकर इसको एंटीबायोटिक मेडिसिन के तौर पर इस्तेमाल में लाया गया. As such, the penicillium does not benefit from the death of bacteria, thus making this an example of antibiosis amensalism. बज़ाहिर बैक्टीरिया को मारकर पेंसिलियम का कोई फायदा नहीं होता है, इसलिए इसको हम एमेंसालिज्म कह सकते हैं, एंटीबायोसिस एमेंसालिज्म कहते हैं. वन मोर एग्जांपल यू माइट हैव हर्ड, जो ब्लैक वॉलनट ट्री होता है, अखरोट का दरख्त जो होता है, आपने उसके साए तले, उसके नीचे, इसका बॉटनिकल नाम है जिगलेंस निग्रा, देयर इज नो ग्रास ग्रोइंग अंडर सच ट्रीज. ऐसे दरख्तों के नीचे बिल्कुल भी किसी किस्म की कोई घास, कोई श्रब, कोई हर्ब ग्रो नहीं कर पाता. दिस इज बिकॉज they have evolved to secrete a toxic chemical known as juglone. क्योंकि ये जो जुगलेंस निगरा है, ये जो ब्लैक वॉलनट ट्री है, ये सिक्रीट करता है a toxic chemical that is known as juglone, which acts as a natural plant and weed killer and kills most of the plants living in the root zone of this walnut tree. The secretion of such chemicals by certain organisms that influence the germination, the growth, the survival, and reproduction of other organisms. This is also known as allelopathy, and the chemicals produced by these living organisms that exert a detrimental, a harmful, and inhibitory physiological effect on individuals of another species when they are released to the environment. Such chemicals are known as allelochemicals.